Hello and welcome to day 5 of the Embody You Mind Body Spirit live launch. So today I want to talk a little bit about your desires. Your desires, my desires, everybody's desires, especially as women, and how we can get those desires in our lives. Okay, so beyond time, we know we want time. Beyond time, why do we want time? We want time because at the root of it, we are all searching for peace. We're searching for happiness. We're searching for joy. And so if we have more time, which we spoke about yesterday, then we will have more joy. We'll have more peace. So specifically talking about peace today, which is what so many of us are looking for. Something that we do that is incorrect, and don't worry, I'm going to tell you what you can do that's correct, but something that we do that is not furthering our peace. And again, let me clarify, there is no correct and incorrect. There is a expansive or a contracted. There is, does it help you or does it hinder you? So we need to eliminate this judgment, okay? But moving on to something that is incorrect or something that is not helping you is this idea of controlling our environments. So as I spoke about in day, 2 or 3, somewhere in there, about just like being real and not being this fake version of what you want to be. Instead of controlling our environment and having this I wear yoga pants and I wear all organic cotton and I have a lotus flower tattoo, which I totally do, but I mean, I digress. But my idea is that rather than saying like, I play this part so that I can be this really balanced person, instead, I'm inviting you to find the balance within it. So controlling the environment is just furthering the feeling of disease for you. So if you wake up every day and you need to have slow music, you need to do your meditation, you need to do all of these sorts of things, otherwise your day is ruined, then that is an example of controlling your environment. So if you want to instead be in the chaos, have the kids screaming, the dogs are barking, everything's crazy, and you want to be able to find the peace, then that's doable, right? That's acceptable. You can get that. Whereas you cannot always control your environment. Okay, so that's number one, the mindset shift that needs to change. So if you are controlling your environment and wanting everything to be peaceful in order for you to feel a sense of peace, that is not sustainable. Another one is when life slows down. So we're always waiting. We're waiting for life to slow down. And as I spoke about in one of my other lives, I had a stepdad who he unfortunately passed away from cancer. And he was so special to me and in my life for a very long time. But the reason I bring this up is because he said to me one time on his deathbed, he said, don't wait. Stop waiting. Just live free now. And so I bring this forward to give you an idea of there is no time when it's going to slow down. The list is not going to end. That is a fallacy. We have to find a way to be peaceful within our experiences. Okay? So how can you do that? That's the thing that we all want to know. So what I teach in great depth is this idea of forgiveness for where we are and acceptance for what is. Okay? So let me kind of clarify that with a quote and then a story. So the quote is, and I have it written down, is, it does not mean to be in a place of no noise, trouble, or hard work. It means to be in the midst of all those things and still be calm in your heart. Okay? So here is the story. So I had a student, let's call her Jackie, and she came to, I think it was week 2, with a heavy, heavy heart. And she said, because we talk a lot about our identities and our stories in week 2. And she said, I have a temper and I'm causing damage in my family because I have a temper. And this was the story that she had. And so then she felt so much remorse for the damage that she felt that she had done onto her children by not being a calm mom, by, getting too caught up in the chaos and too stressed out. And so she felt really low because of that. And so over a matter of weeks, I encouraged her to find forgiveness for herself, for the place that she is, for the background that she grew up in, for the things that she witnessed that cultivated this person that had a temper. And so as we encourage that forgiveness and acceptance of what is, through multiple different methods, there's meditations and subconscious reprogrammings, there is lots of journaling, like it was a process, but a beautiful one. She created a persona called Calm Mom. And so that's what she identified as, was this Calm Mom, which is another process that we go through with one of the weeks. And so within this persona, she started saying to her children that she is Calm Mom when she was feeling chaotic. And because of all of the tools that she had, she felt really comfortable that she was Calm Mom. And so one day, it was really getting to her and she was having a hard time. She was hungry, angry, lonely, tired. We talk about this a lot. HALT. So she was one of those things, and she was kind of losing her temper a bit. And her son, beautiful, says to her, he goes, "It's okay, Mom. Be calm, Mom. Be calm, Mom. It's going to be okay." What a beautiful experience. And so I bring this up to show that the peace that you are wanting is not once you're fixed. It's not once things slow down. It's not once things are better, smoother, whatever. That's never going to happen for you. It's not once your environment is just so. It's instead, there's a process of breaking down the old you so that you can fall into this volumed up version of yourself, the good parts of yourself that you adore, and you can turn up the volume on those portions. And when that happens, when you are feeling a sense of acceptance and forgiveness for where you are in your life, then things open up beautifully. It is unbelievable to watch the way things open up. So truly, picture and imagine this feeling of acceptance, this feeling of peace, this feeling of calm in the chaos. So with the pets and the kids and the husband and the list and all of these sorts of things, picture what that quiet mind, that less chatter version of yourself would look like. How much more could you get done? How much different could your life look like if you had acceptance for what is? And even if there was chatter, how could you alchemize that chatter? How could you bring that chatter into your life in a way that is welcoming, like a mother to a child? That is all encompassing and all loving. That compassion piece that we talked about on day 2. So that is truly one of the secret sauces, one of the many secret sauces within Embody You that we really work on, is this idea of allowing and accepting what is to be what it needs to be. So it's an extraordinary process. So finally, I would like to tell you about how you can move into this space where you can have this acceptance and forgiveness, and that is through Embody You, Mind, Body, Spirit. And so that is done online. It is a 10-week course. I've talked about it many times already. We are on day 5 of this. It is a 10-week course. It is available through my link in my bio. It is available on the comments underneath this video, which I will post, and then of course DMs. So any way that you want to cultivate this piece for yourself, there is availability for that. And I look so forward to chatting about it more with you, and all my absolute love. And I hope that today you enjoy the piece that is, and you know what, if it's not the piece, then I hope you enjoy the acceptance of the chaos. Okay? So all my love to you. Have a beautiful day. We'll talk soon.